Hi folks, I thought I'd do one more arrangement with the SIRE whilst it's got these flatwound strings on. If you haven't seen my original video where I fitted these, then I'll put the link in the description below. You can check it out. Basically the consensus was there wasn't a huge difference in tone immediately. I think they've mellowed quite a bit as I've played them in, and I've certainly enjoyed using them. They're a very different feel. The G is wound, so you can't really bend it. So they kind of changed the way that you play and have put me into a bit more of a kind of a jazz mindset. So I've really enjoyed that. I am going to change them back to round wounds after this, just because I've got a few things coming up where I want to have that rock and roll capability of the usual bright round wound strings. But nonetheless, I'm going to keep these strings and probably fit them again at some point whenever I next do some jazz. So anyway, this week the arrangement, instead of being a kind of a swing jazz, I've gone for modal jazz, all blues by Miles Davis from his album Kind of Blue. I'll put a backing track up on my website for this as well, as I often have done in the past for some of these videos. If you fancy playing along yourself, it's a good one if you want to get into jazz but you're a bit intimidated by tunes that have tons and tons of chord changes and key changes, because it feels familiar. It's the blues ultimately, but the modal kind of jazz idea was to take a mode over a particular chord and then change to a different mode. So with this, it's G Mixolydian, which is the G major scale but with a flat 7, so an F natural. There it is. The F. And then when you would expect the chord to change to C7, we actually go into G Dorian, which is your pentatonic scale, if you like, your minor pentatonic with an A natural and an E natural in there as well. Which happens to be the same as the Mixolydian, but it's got B flats instead of B natural, so that's another way to look at it. I'm not going to get bogged down and turn this into a video tutorial as such, but just thought I'd put this up if anyone fancies having a little go yourself. It's a great one to play over, even though there was no guitar in the original album. Shocking. So here we go. Hope you enjoy it. Remember and subscribe if you don't already. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and I'll see you next time.